Hi, everybody. It's a little before 6 p.m. on March 22nd, 2025. I'm struggling to figure out how to help myself at this point. Things have gotten so desperately bad for me. So just to explain, the radiation and the fuming are nonstop. And it's affected, they went after my knee today. You can see, look at how red. See all that? And now my knee hurts and I'm having a hard time walking. They went after my back and I have spina bifida. So what abusers do is they try to weaken their victims so they can't fight back. And that's what they're trying to do by affecting my lungs from all this fuming. And, I was walking today, and it's not that my lungs feel heavy, but it's more my throat, which is what's happening with my voice. And literally, there is nonstop radiation. It's either by people that are sitting on the side of the street, neighbors. When I'm walking, it's the drones and the satellites. And it's just amazing to me that these people are getting away with this. It's a nasty ass program, and nobody deserves to be treated like this. They want to force me out of my home, but they've painted me into a corner, and that's really what they want to do. They want to make you sick so that you can't fight and you can't go anywhere. And it's, I've said this before, it's like putting a knee to your neck and just pinning you down while they beat you. And it's like, if there isn't a bigger coward on earth who does that to a woman, but that is, these people have a lot of dirty secrets, and that is what they are willing to do to protect their secrets. And I'm pushing forward. I'm doing the best that I can. I would leave now if I had somewhere to go. But the thing is, they want a moving target. So if I'm in a car, which is a smaller space, that's just easier for them because they radiate the hell out of me in my car. My car's been fumed. I had to wash it again today because they keep dumping all over it. I can't even put my car radio on because, that's radio frequencies. So, and by the way, this is to the jerk that was on Quora that was clearly not a targeted individual and didn't know what he was talking about, where he told everybody that, if you want to combat all this radiation and radio frequencies, turn on your radio. It's just the opposite if you're being fumed, like I am, because what it does is activate it. And, I don't know if that was by design or who knows. But for me, I am fighting the good fight, and I'm still just devastated that this is even happening. It's very shocking to me that people can be this cruel, just for money, just to protect their secrets, just to get their rocks off, just to satisfy their narcissistic supply, just, to use a woman who they know doesn't. It's not that I didn't have a support system, it's that they turned my support system against me. So, I am struggling to protect myself from being used as a human antenna. Everybody wants to hack into me. That's going to be the slow kill. They're going after my organs. They are going after my mouth. They're going after, this is going to sound really weird, but they break my nails. I have very long, hard nails that never, ever break. And it's been like that since I was a teenager. And all of a sudden, all my nails are breaking off. And you can see one hand, they broke the pinky nail on this one. And then they broke all the nails on this hand. Except for this one, which is probably next. But see how that is? See how they're burning the hell out of me? So, I don't know what to say. This is just, the video diary that I keep, because I just don't know what to do. I'm a very smart, capable woman, which is why I was targeted, by the way. But I'm at a loss because there is nowhere to go. And so, I've read about how they want to throw you in jail so they can keep you in a locked cell and then hit you with radio frequencies and torture you while you're in jail. That's how I would feel in my car, except for I'd be able to get out of my car if I survived it. Because at this point, they're trying to create some sort of brain damage. That's very, very clear with all this radiation. Cancer, brain damage, dementia. And this is all so reminiscent of the Holocaust. And I said it in my last video. But I'm going to say it again. This is reminiscent of the Holocaust. And this is a Holocaust. It's going after thousands of different people for whatever reason. And there's no justification for it, obviously. You can't justify what you're doing to me, or I don't know what other targeted individuals go through. I did once meet here in my city a woman who was targeted, but it was by an employer. And I know she was poisoned with arsenic, but she wasn't being hit with radiation. She was forced out of her condo. But I don't know anything about her. I didn't really care for her when I met her. I didn't trust her. And that's the problem. There is nobody that you can trust. There is nobody. They can be as nice to your face as they want, but they're all a part of it. And, my breathing is labored, and I don't know what they do to me when I sleep. They radiate my head, like last night and every night. They radiate my head so intensely at night. I do what I can to protect myself, and then God knows what happens when I either fall asleep or I'm knocked out. I don't know. I'm sure they're doing a lot of really nasty stuff to me. And for all the sadists that are on my channel that get off on this kind of stuff, don't bother commenting. Just don't even bother visiting my channel, because I don't make these videos to turn you on. I don't make these videos so that you can get your rocks off. I make these videos so that people understand what it's really like to be targeted. There's too many frauds out there, and I'm not one of them. And I once made a video about how you can prove, or how you can tell when someone's a real targeted individual and someone isn't. And when I see these TIs that are on making these videos, and they have jobs, and they have all their hair and all their teeth, and I know there's different degrees of targeting. I'm a hard target, and they want me dead, and they're doing the very best that they can to kill me. But it's torture. That's what they're doing, is torturing me. There isn't any place that I can go where I'm not being radiated. I am followed and radiated. At the store, I was radiated today. Outside, if I'm washing my car, I'm radiated. There just is no avoiding it. There isn't. And it would be foolish of me to believe that if I'd left and I just started driving, that I would survive that. Because there's nowhere to stop. Because they're going to get to anywhere I go. They're going to get to everybody. And they're going to sabotage everything. They're going to make sure that if I stop at a hotel, that they poison me, that they do something to the HVAC system, that, they have a key, which is, the scariest thing about renting an apartment or renting anything. Not that I have the money to do that, because they have a key to your place. I believe they've been breaking into my house. I'm not really sure how, because my cameras are always on when I'm not here. So I think they have a key to my house. And I think the renters next door are not just, your average Joe. I think they work for somebody, because they're doing some real nasty, dirty stuff. And it's just getting more and more intense. And my stomach is feeling it. My lungs are feeling it. My body is feeling it. And I'm a vibrantly healthy, strong woman. And they can't have that. They can't have that. And they certainly want to remove everything from me and strip me of every characteristic that people are envious of, which seems to be, by my neighbors, everything. So this is about jealousy, folks. This is about intense, irrational, insane jealousy. And it's mostly by the males. I've said this before. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. These males are so threatened by a woman. And the women they're just mean girls. They're just mean and catty and superficial. And I don't belong here. I don't belong here. And I know that. But where do I go? That's the issue. The question is not, do you need to leave? But the question is, where do you go? So, this is just me moving around the house, trying to keep my blood pumping, because they are working very hard to shut down my circulation. And I can feel it in my hands. I feel it in my feet, where my feet start to swell all of a sudden. Now, this is new right here. What they do is they cut me all over my body. So these are some new cuts as well, right there. And no, I didn't cut myself shaving. I would know if I cut myself. They cut my hands. They have little cuts everywhere, so that when they fume me, all that nanodust and toxins gets into my bloodstream. And God knows what it does to my organs and my body. And that's why I do so much detox. But they are determined not to let me survive this. And all I can do is fight as hard as I can fight. And I think that the most astonishing part of this are that thousands of people are watching this. Thousands of people. I know this extends further than my own city, and not one person is doing anything. Are they getting death threats? I don't know. Or do they just not care? And that could be as well. Because we live in a society where if it's not happening to you, then it doesn't really matter. It's lack of empathy. But I just wanted to post an update, because it's rough. It's very rough. And this is what they want. And I am going to stay as strong as I possibly can. But it's like a barrage of bullets constantly being shot at you from every direction, and you just can't hide from it. And so that's their cowardice right there. That's their cowardice. They only pick battles where they can win. So I hope you all can pray for me. I'm praying myself. And, I have a house I can't sell. I don't have a clue as to what to do. Y'all take care. Till next time.